We're going. Welcome to the Montague Girls Basketball Media Day. Today I'm here with
Addison Pranger.
Yep.
Addie Peterson.
Amanda Cedarquist.
Three of the captains for the Montague Girls Basketball varsity team. So big game last Friday, a double varsity header with girls and boys. Big win over Whitehall. How did that feel for that game?
I'd say the win itself felt great. We've been looking forward to that game all year. I mean, we're always super excited to play Whitehall. It's a rival. It's means a lot to us. We know a lot of the girls that play, so being able to get the win meant a lot. I think we had to fight for it a little more than we thought we were going to, but once we got our stuff together, we ended up playing our game.
Yeah, and then what about for you two?
I would agree. I'd say that the first half we didn't come out as strong as we would have wanted to, but the second half we picked it up because we were like, we needed to win. And we came out and did that.
Yeah. And then what about for you?
I'd agree with both of them. It's always fun playing your friends, and you obviously want to win.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nerve-wracking, and I think that's kind of a big factor of why we played the way we did in the first half. But I think we got it together, and it was a fun win.
Yeah, and so another thing with that win, you guys are pretty close to, I think, tied for the conference title right now. How does that feel? And then, you got Fremont on Friday. Is it? I think it's Friday.
Yep.
Basically, the conference title game right there. How does that feel? What does that being in that position feel like? And what are you guys game planning for to take out Fremont?
I'd say we, especially as a group, have been together so long. We know each other really well, and it's been our goal this year to win the conference and even go further than there. And I think we all know we're capable of that. We're more than willing to work for that, and we have been. So obviously we know how big of a game Fremont's going to be, and we'll be practicing all week to prepare for that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then what about for you two on the other side of the table?
I'd say that Fremont's definitely tough. We've been looking for them. It was Whitehall, and now we're on to Fremont.
Yep.
So we've just been preparing. We know what our nerves will do to us now that we've played Whitehall in that first half. So we're gonna hopefully not do that against Fremont. And we're just gonna go right for our second half performance against Whitehall.
Yeah.
Fremont. Yeah.
Awesome. And then what about for you?
Yeah, I'd agree. We're just gonna take it game by game, and I think this week of practice will be really good for us because it's gonna be all practice till Friday.
Yep.
So that'll be good, and I think that will be prepared by the time we play because we all want it.
Yeah. So kind of looking forward a little bit farther. Hart, who's been a powerhouse for, obviously the last 3-4 years, maybe even longer. Mm-hmm. You guys take them on coming out of break about 2 weeks after we get back from break. What are you guys kind of looking forward to in that game? What's the little bit of a rivalry there? Just give me a little insight into that game for you.
I would say that the rivalry for us for Hart started in middle school.
Yeah.
They were a big opponent in middle school, them and MCC. So we've been playing them for a long time. We know the girls well. We know their team. We know who they lost, who they gained. So I think we're focused on Fremont, but that's also another one of those teams we have up there that we want to beat.
Yeah. And then for you guys?
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'd say some people might not think it's as an important game for our ranking in conference or district or any of that, but for us personally, that's going to be a huge game. Like she said, we've played them for so long, and with our starting group, I think we've all played together for years and years, so we're going to try to do our best to get that win.
Yeah. And then what about for you across the table?
Yep, I'd agree with both of them.
Yeah.
Especially starting at middle school, it's kind of been a rivalry for them too. So.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming on the podcast. I'm excited to see what you guys do so far this year. And hopefully you guys get obviously I'm a Montague homer a little bit. Hopefully you guys get a big win